Hi, it's Fran. Fran Crochet again. We're going to do a really quick rose tutorial. Look at that beautiful teal blue rose. It goes with our Among Us that we did the other day, doesn't it? Now, remember, the bigger the hook, the bigger the stitch. This was crocheted a few minutes ago with my size F hook, okay? And you can, well, I'll show you how to roll it up at the end. You can glue it, or you can sew it, and I do both. So I started sewing it with the yarn needle, and you just go through and do it. And I don't really like doing this because, you can see the stitch. It's not my preference, so I'm probably going to stop it right there, but it was giving you an illustration. It's hooked on my there we go. There you go. There's that. All right, we're going to use a smaller hook. I'm going to use a D, like I used with the Among Us the other night. It's funny. 3.125. Again, I'm using the Just yarn that I get at the Dollar Tree because it's great for these projects. And let's see, the hardest part is finding where it started. There we go. All right, we're going to quickly chain. My thing, I'm going to quickly chain 65 stitches. 65. Just slip it through, pull it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Gotta keep a hold of it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I personally count in increments of 10. 11, 12, 13. Oh man, well, you gotta watch your yarn. It has a mind of its own sometimes. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We're halfway there, a little bit less. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Remember, you don't want to make them too tight because you got to go back through them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm sorry, this is probably the most boring part. 5 more. All right, last. Now, this is what you're gonna do. From here, you're gonna we're gonna go into the 5th chain from the hook. So this is the hook, right? Hopefully you can see my hand. That's the hook. Right there, right? 5th one. Go over the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And you're gonna double crochet, and I have a tutorial for that in the 5th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? There you go. It's pretty simple. You can make sure you get that right. So we got a double crochet, then those first stitches, those first few chains that looped over with it from the 5th chain from the hook acts as a double crochet. It took me a while to figure that out when I was first learning. What you do here acts as what you're going to start with. No one ever told me, so hopefully that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. It's acting as a double crochet, these chains. The next thing you're going to do is chain 2, because we're going to do a little pattern here. This is the first row. And then you're going to DC in the same stitch as the double crochet and the other chains that were in there. There you go. Okay, there you go. That's the beginning. And then what you're going to do is chain 1. Then you're going to skip 2 chains. So here we go. I'm going to skip. Hopefully you can see my hands. It doesn't seem like it's really that good here. Okay, 1, 2. So then we're going to go into the third. And then you're going to double crochet twice, chain 2, then you're going to do another double crochet in that same stitch. And you're going to repeat this all the way down to the end. This is your foundation row for the second row, which is going to create basically all your petals for your rows. Again, what we're going to do is chain 1, skip 2, 1, 2, go in the third, double crochet, chain 2, and then double crochet in that same stitch. Like I said, this is going to be your foundation row for the petals, because you're going to put in the last row, we're going to do 6 doubles and a single. They're going to be spaced out, so you're going to be putting 6 doubles here, and then only a single crochet in the chain 1. Okay, so again, chain 1, skip 2, and then on the third one, and I'll be right back at the end of this 65 chains that we just did. This is your foundation row for the petals on the next row. And sometimes your yarn gets a little active, you know, like it just did, so I'm going to have to take it out. Practice makes perfect. I've been crocheting for a very long time. And I learned from the best of the best, my grandmother. But then I learned from books as well. I've learned from other YouTubers, and now I'm capable of creating my own content, my own work. What works for you? Chain 1, skip 2, double, chain 2, double. This is an extremely simple pattern. When you're all done, it'll look like that. Absolutely beautiful. You can make wreaths with it. That's what I've done, and or you can use them for other things like make your own vase. I've done that, and sew it or super glue it. I mean hot glue it. So single crochet, skip 2, double, chain 2, and I'm using a D hook. I don't think my yarn, it's too thick, can go any smaller. And like I told you before, the darker the color, the thicker the yarn. I'll see you back at the end of 65, at the end of the 65 chain. Okay. All right, now that you've done the first foundation row, you're going to chain 3 at the end. In all these V's, you're going to put 6 double crochets. Okay. This chain 3 is going to count as the first one, so 5 in the first. Just the first one, because like I said in the last row, your chain 3s or 2s, I think it was 3, counts as 1 double. So then we're going to go 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then what you're going to do is super simple. From here, all you have to do is 1 single crochet on the chain 1. Okay, I've done 6 double crochets in the chain 2 below in the row before, and then a single in the chain 1, and we only have 2 left, 2 more sections, so 6, and then we're going to roll this bad boy up. And you can make as many as you want, and you can put it on a heart-shaped cardboard. Use your glue gun and make a wreath. I've done that numerous times. And then I use a single crochet string as the hanger for the wreath. They're good gifts. I always try to make gifts for people because I love to crochet. I have a couple of them hanging up in my house. I've given them away as gifts to my sister and her friend. Okay, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? You could do different colors, which I do. Pink, I alternate them, pink and red. And then we do a single, and then in the chain 1, and we're going to end this with one last shell of 6 double crochets. And there's 3. Yes, I crochet fast. I can crochet in my sleep, I think. As long as the hook and the yarn will cooperate with me. All right, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got one more, okay? Like I said, you can sew them, you can hot glue them. Hot glue gun you're gonna need anyway, so that's it. And cut the, and pull it out. Here's the trick right here. No, we don't need to glue gun it. You guys are smart enough to. So what you do is you start, I'm gonna pull this through, okay guys? Because you can see I got where I started. This is where I started, right? And here we go. Pulling it through. You can tack it in, you know, it's gonna be, or you can, whatever. All right, you get my point. Now you just start rolling it, how tight or loose that you want your creation. And all I'm gonna do is like this. We're just gonna coil that right up. That's all you do. It's super simple, super fun project. And you can, like I said, you can go even smaller. My yarn's too thick. It's not even much smaller, to be honest with you. You can make it a little tighter. You can make it shorter too if you want. Okay, these are some big roses, I'm not gonna lie to you. So, and because that is a D hook that I used. Isn't that beautiful? There's her rose. And this was in F. Not much different, because by the time that you sew it together and glue on it, it gets a little tighter, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll probably tighten it up to make it a little tighter, because it looks literally as big as my other one, but once I glue it, look how beautiful those are. Hope you enjoyed Friends Crochet, and I will be back with you in a couple days, maybe tomorrow, to finish the second part. Well, actually, I'm going to show you the second part of a 3-part project of the scrap yarn basket. I'm making mine for laundry. So I've been working on the diameter of it, and I'm almost done. And then we're going to go up, and then I'll meet you back when we put the handles on it for that one. So you can do lots of good, nice, beautiful things. You can just glue these on with the roses. I have a bag of roses here. You can do different colors. Another thing you can do is the first row, you can use a different color than the second row. You could intermix it with pink and white. And there, I'm not going to put these together. I just thought I'd show you the contrast. See you on the next one. Thank you. It's Fran with Fran's Crochet.